Good morning everybody, Nick from Meat Smoke Fire here, and in the last one of these I was wearing a flowery shirt and a pair of shorts, and now it's bloody freezing. Sorry, I'm not allowed to use that word. So welcome. It's been 7 weeks, I think I looked up and it's been 7 weeks since we last did one of these because we've been away. Yeah, had a fabulous time touring Europe in our camper van. We went and saw some suppliers. We had, we'll tell you all about it. Anyway, so I do need to crack on because there's one of the dishes I need to get going. But we're going to do 3 dishes, and purely but coincidentally, we were doing skillets anyway. But since Big Green Egg sent out the newsletter, I'm going to take the credit that they, decided to copy us. But we are doing 3 dishes, all in skillets, all seasonal. And we think you could do some of these for Christmas, you could do them for parties, you could do, anyway, all sorts of stuff. So we are going to do the beetroot little tarts that we put up last night. I put a photo up on the stories. They're little smoked beetroot tart. It's an inspiration we got from, we went to Big Green Egg Netherlands, and I'll tell you more about that, but some inspiration from Peter at Big Green Egg Netherlands, or at Let's Q, we'll tell you about that. So a smoked beetroot tart. We are going to do a hispy cabbage with an anchovy and garlic butter. Don't fret that the anchovies are in there. You can't taste them as anchovies.
I've put them as optional.
Optional, okay, you need them. But they're going to have some crispy breadcrumbs on there. Again, sort of inspiration from Peter at Big Green Egg Netherlands. Come back to that. And then our third dish, we're going to do some carrots with some maple syrup, some chilies, a whole bunch of other stuff, and some walnuts, because we've got a lot of walnuts. The guys at Big Green Egg Netherlands gave us 5 kilos of walnuts. Because their cookery school, hopefully you saw it online, their cookery school is in this most amazing place, and they've got 600 walnut trees. So they gave us some walnuts. So we're going to do candied walnuts with carrots. I know some people don't like walnuts. Well, they're not my favourite, but candied with the carrots, they're amazing. So
I just say you need to crack on with those things.
Yeah, I need to crack on. But first, on camera is Helena. Not on keyboard this morning. We haven't got Andrea. She's doing something else. So we've got Helena on camera. So if it's a bit shaky wobbly, it's her. We've got Mama here on the pop. We haven't seen Mama since we got back. So it's our first day with Mama. She's on the red wine this morning and watching in. So yeah. Anyway, let's crack on. First dish is our... you go over there, Helena. First dish is... if you've looked at our smoked salmon parcel, or smoked salmon, what do we call baskets, it's similar to idea to that. So what we're going to do is take some just normal white bread, cut the crusts off, just makes it easier to roll out, but cut close to the crust because you will need the space. Get a rolling pin and roll these flat. Now this saves you making pastry. Peter from Big Green, I've got a little spider on here. Peter from Big Green Egg in the Netherlands, he did a dish, and that what's a cartouche or something? No, a crustard or something. Anyway, what's a cartouche? Oh, that's when you wrap stuff. Anyway, he had a little dippy thing, and you can do it into a batter, and then you boil, deep fry them. So this is our cheat. So get a rolling pin, roll your bread nice and thin, just like that. And then we're going to put it into our first pan of the day, a little muffin tin.
Do you know what? I don't actually know how old that is. That was from a pampered chef party.
Oh, there you go.
And I don't even think they exist.
And we're going to take a little cookie cutter, and we're going to take 3 discs out of each one of these bits of bread. I know that's a little bit of waste, but whatever. Take those out. I've got a little bit of foil. And all I'm going to do is just baste them with a little bit of olive oil. Could be, it doesn't matter if it's olive oil, if it's veg oil or whatever. Do it on both sides. And this is going to allow these, when they cook, just to crisp up nicely. And they're going to be little pastry cases. So now what you can do is get your little thing. I've already done 9 just to save time, and just squeeze them into there. See that? Just push them down, get them in there, and then we're going to get them onto our egg, which is already hot and going. So there we go, we've got 12. Bring them over. So this egg, 200, pretty bang on, I'll take that. I've got a baking stone in here, I've got my convector in here, so it's an indirect cook, baking stone on top, and these can sit on top. They're going to take about 12 to 15 minutes, something like that. Set a timer for 12 minutes. Done. So we're going to bake those, they're going to crisp up, and there will be lovely little crunchy cases that we're going to put our other ingredients into. So let's talk about skillets. Big Green Egg said all sorts of different skillets out there. A couple of our favourites. The Solid Technics bigger pan. Love this. This is the smaller one. They're not doing the bigger one at the moment. This is the smaller one. We're going to use it. I'm going to do our hispy cabbage in it. Lovely cut wrought iron pan. They almost go non-stick. Love it. But our other favourite, and we've got loads of these, are the Big Green Egg small cast iron pans. We love these. We use them indoors, outdoors. Awesome. I've got in here a mini paella pan. Now this isn't from Big Green Egg. This was from Amazon. Came with 6 stacked up. They're all chipped. They still work. They're brilliant. So we're going to do that. I'm going to melt some butter on this. So I'm going to go over here, Helena. Already chopped some garlic, 2 huge cloves of garlic, so they can go on the top, and we're just going to melt that butter down. So this is just going to go direct in here, and remind me that is melting, because I know what I'm like, so we need to get that ready. No, we're going to get the they can remind us.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
You lot are responsible for that. Who have we got on?
So Fred has just joined.
Morning, Fred.
Alex Big K. 7, Barb's, it's Baba, I think, Andy Mail, oh, cancel.
Don't cut anyone off.
No, sorry.
Do you want to do it on that one over
Irish
there?
Egg.
Morning, Sean.
Jeanette.
Morning,
Martin
Jeanette.
Hawkins, Phil Nurse.
Wow, Phil's in Spain.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I spoke with him this morning, or yesterday. Maybe it was this morning, I don't know. It's all a bit of a blur. It was last night. His order's done, so I don't know how he's going to get delivered. You'll just have to go on the DHL thing and slow it down, Phil.
Helena, how do I see who's on here? I can't.
Okay,
Oh.
hold on. Hang on.
Is it share this?
No.
You just scroll up and down, Mama.
Oh, hang on. Hold on. Can you just take that aside?
Oh man, look, we're getting technical.
I'm so sorry.
Technical stuff. You don't need to know, Mama. Anyway, I'll carry on. So this egg, we've got those lovely little pastries in. Oh, shouldn't just log out. Anyway, over here we've got that little bit of butter. What we're going to do on this one over here, I've got another cast iron pan. We're going to do these lovely carrots that have got green tops on. The last few of the smaller ones from the season. So we're going to do those. We're going to fry them whole. So we're going to put a bit of chilli in there, a few other things. It's a wasp. Anyway.
So
Yeah,
that's
anyway.
Westgate,
Yeah.
the village, that
Anyway,
is.
so I'm going to start warming up this pan. These are really solid. So again, another cast iron pan, really solid. Need to start warming it up. Get that in there, get that warmed up. But let's get on with our beetroot dish, because we do need to get that cooking. Okay, so come over here, Helena.
Yes, come around.
Right. It's all right. Here's some I made earlier, because we did this last night. We took it to friends, Colin Jules, last night. And yeah, we trialled it, because it's the first time I've done it. So, in here, whoop, it says dripping it everywhere, I've got some beetroot juice. Because what we're going to do, cooked beetroot. Don't buy the uncooked ones, just buy the cooked ones. Saves you peeling them. They're already cooked, makes it a lot faster.
I think it's also a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper, yeah. So I'm just going to cut the corner off.
85p.
Yeah, 85p for those. And we're going to put the juice into here, because we're going to use that for something else in a minute. I'm not going to use it all, but we'll pop it into the little pan, a little dish. Put the lid on.
Colin says you're looking surprisingly fresh this morning.
Yes, we were out with our friends Colin Jules, and a lot of wine was drunk last night. Not very good prep for one of these gigs, really, is it? Sorry, my nose is running. And there's a wasp. Yeah, we've had wasp gate in the village. Yeah, some kids kicked a wasp nest yesterday, so all the kids got stung. So, anyway. Right, we're going to open this up. I'm going to take these bigger bits of beetroot. So they're already pre-cooked. I'm just going to chop the end stumpy bit off, chop them up, and I want to cube these so they're fairly small and fairly even-ish. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're going to get all of these. I'm going to do all 4, and you'll see. I know what I've forgotten to bring out. Yeah. So I know where it is. I will run and get it in a second. It's in the garage. I've forgotten the balsamic, which is the key ingredient to this dish. That's not good. Yeah, it is, because I've used up the other one. Oh. It's the new stuff that we brought back from holiday. Okay. It's one of the few things. Oh, if you go to Europe now, you can't bring back cheese, meat. It's galling. Absolutely galling.
We actually have to throw some stuff away.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. You should be able to bring back. Anyway. So we do bring back balsamic vinegar. One of those random things that we always pick up every year on holiday. So I'm going to pop this in here. All this beetroot. We'll run and get my balsamic in a minute.
Morning, Julie.
And you can go through who's on. You can do all of that with your mum in a second. Okay. Yeah, you do that. Right, so take a picture of something interesting while you're doing it.
Oh, that's the bit I struggle with. Andrea is much better at doing that than I am. So we're currently back from our little trip away where we did 8 or 9 different countries.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm quick.
rude.
There you go. Right, so to these beetroot, we're going to smoke them. I should have lit another egg, but anyway, we'll do these after we've done the pastries. So I'm putting some lovely olive oil on there. We're going to put some balsamic. Now this is a, what do you call it? A velour. It's a thick, but any balsamic. Yeah.
I just quite like it.
So we'll put some of that on. That is going to be good. I need some chilies, which are behind me. Because we've got to keep Mama on her toes. So a little bit of chili flakes going onto these. Now that is going to be stunning. And then what we're going to do with these is we're going to stick them on the egg with some cherry smoke and smoke them. So I'll put them over here. We'll
garlic butter,
garlic butter. Thank you, whoever reminded us.
It was me.
Oh, okay.
I could smell it.
Cool. Right.
Not.
Look at that. So that is nice and infused.
That was perfect.
Perfect timing. So we'll take that off because I'm going to use that to do a couple of different things here. So while that's open, let me grab a little pan.
Okay.
So we're going to go with our bigger skillet. I'm going to put in some of this garlicky butter, quite a lot of it to be honest. Okay, I'm going to keep some of that back. Oh yes. So some of that garlic butter in there, and then we're going to take some breadcrumbs. So this is just sourdough breadcrumbs, only because we had some sourdough kicking around. I'm going to put those in there. They're going to soak that up. Don't need them all, and they're going to toast. And once they're toasted, I can take them off. In fact, let's just do the whole lot. We're going to toast them. They'll soak up that garlic butter, and they're going to top our hispy cabbage, so our little sweetheart cabbage. Let's just get them soak up that garlic. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll leave that 3 or 4 minutes. We'll be able to smell them. Hopefully we won't burn them. Get them going. So that's that one. Right.
11:48.
Over here, Helena. Let's grab a pan. Oh, I put a pan in to warm up, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah. So I'm going to take my carrots. Need to get rid of the tops. But I've washed them all. Just leave the green bits on because they look pretty. So do this. Take the tops off. One more. There we go. And we've got all our carrots. They're all washed. They've got bits on, but it doesn't really matter. And these are going to go straight into our pan with a bit of oil. So this is a direct cook. So again, some olive oil. And by the way, good tip for you, if you've not used your egg in a while, like we hadn't, just heat them up slowly. You're less likely to do any damage to them. It's a bit of a pain when you break stuff, so they will soak up moisture from the air. Just heat them up a little bit slowly, and it'll work better for you. I'm just going to grab some butter. We're going to put some butter in with them as well, and some maple syrup.
And a bit of salt.
Bit of salt and pepper. Okay. So a little bit of butter. What's that? 20 grams? A little bit more? 25, 30 grams. That can go in. A little bit of maple syrup. God, I thought I needed Lexi there. I couldn't get the lid off. So we get that on. Now, maple syrup won't burn, so don't...
Why won't it burn?
It doesn't burn like honey.
Really?
I don't know. So get some of that in. A little bit of salt and pepper. Now, don't put too much if you're using salty butter. So, yeah, I've got the zhuzh. Bit of salt and pepper, perfect. And we'll give those, as Helen says, a little bit of zhuzh. Get them coated, and then we're going to bake and cook them, fry them at the same time, and they'll soak up some of that maple syrup. They'll go a bit caramelised. They're going to be delicious. Hopefully. No, we did these last weekend. They were good. Right. So let's just tidy a tiny bit. Get those out of the way. So we have
Don't forget your breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs. Let's have a look at those. So this is for our cabbage. You just want to toast them off. Just want to get them as they start to... I mean, these have got quite a lot of butter in them, which is great. They have loads of flavour, loads of that garlic in there, so they're going to be crunchy garlic. But you want to get them so they're toasted. So they're going to take a little while. That pan is going to take a little while to warm up as well. So with our beetroot, this is all over the place, isn't it? But with our beetroot, we've got these little pastry or bread shells. They look like pastry, but they're bread. They're going to have some of this beetroot in them. Well, I'll show you how we're going to cook that in a minute, how we're going to smoke it. And then on top of that, we're going to put, and I've left my chives inside as well. I'm doing well this morning. We're going to put a little dip. So, I've got some creme fraiche. I'm going to take...
Can you hold the camera for 2 secs?
Or no, why don't you go in the fridge, Mama?
Yeah.
In the vegetable drawer, there are some chives in a little packet. They're at the front of the drawer. If you can find them, if not, I can get them in seconds. So we'll take some creme fraiche. I'm going to take a couple of good big dollops. Might be a bit much, but anyway. Now what we want to do is flavour that with some delicious horseradish. Peter, when he did it at the last, what was it? Almost a week, just over a week ago. He was doing it, he made it, but did it with wasabi, which I thought was genius. Loved it. But we're going to go horseradish. Love horseradish. That's my timer for my thing, so we'll have a look at those. I'm going in heavy with horseradish.
Wow.
Heavy.
That's almost 1 to 1.
I love horseradish.
You
Okay.
make us cry.
Well, to be fair, it's getting a little bit old, so it's lost some of its zing.
Oh,
Okay. So if you've got really fresh horseradish,
Tony,
rein it in a bit.
I'm not going to put
Thank
that
you,
much on the
Mama.
recipe.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks.
So,
Your time's gone off. Let's
yeah,
check these out
I'll go and
first.
check these bad boys. So let's have a look at our little crispies. Look at those. You see, perfect. They're done. Little, can you hear them? They're like biscuits. Yeah, little crispy biscuits. So we can get those off. So I have got a set of gloves somewhere. Let's take these off. We'll get rid of our baking stone. So these can just sit to one side. Don't need a baking stone now, so we can get rid of that. So I'll put it into my cupboard. Get it out the way so you're not going to step on it. And then what we want to do now is get these in and smoke them. So I'm going to balance that there. I said I won't. I do it in classes. I always say to people, never balance anything, you'll break it. We're going to get some cherry chips. So cherry wood chips. Now this is a little bit hot at the moment, but we're going to go for it. I'm going to put them just slightly off to the edge because it's a little bit hot in the middle. They just catch fire. And I'm going to get my plate setter, my convector back in. You see they've all caught fire already. We'll get our beetroot in and we'll close the lid and shut it almost down because you don't have to cook the beetroot, we just need to smoke them. So we're going to shut it down. So I've got about 5mm at the bottom, a couple of millimetres at the top, like I would have for 110 degrees on a normal cook. You see that? Maybe that's a little bit wider. But this, you'll see, should start dropping down. We've put something cold in there. We've put that big cold pan in there. It's going to drop down a bit. If you have it racing, it's just going to set those chips on fire. You won't get any smoke. So turn it down, smoke them. Okay, right. Let's check our. Oh, they're smelling good. Breadcrumbs. Just frying off. Give them a little bit more. They're going to be delicious. They're going to go over the top of this crispy cabbage. Oh, it's going to be good. Right, in there I've got my carrots. Let's just give those a zhuzh before I finish my sauce. See these frying. These are going to take 25 minutes, something like that. So they might not be done by the time we're finished, but you'll see the result. They're lovely. Take some out. The little ones will be, so we'll take some of those out. But that butter going all over the carrots, that beautiful maple syrup, looking good. Right, back to our sauce. So I have creme fraiche in here. I've got lots of horseradish. As I said, ours is we buy it in a big jar, and it's from earlier in the year, I guess. So it's just losing a bit of its zing. Now what we want to do is just put some of this beetroot juice in, just to make it go a little bit purple. So you don't want too much. A couple of, what's that, tablespoon maybe? A couple of teaspoons. And then you can bring all of that together. Just be careful you don't flick it all over yourself. I'm wearing the right colours today, aren't I, for this? Gee. So these are it's a cold canapé.
But that beetroot that you're doing, you could just have hot and have it with a roast.
Oh, we do it all the time. We do the same thing, not necessarily smoked, but we do it in foil parcels. I'm not sure if you've ever done it on a cook.
No, well, it's not written up. So
okay. But what you can do is take the balsamic, take your oil, take your chili flakes and your beetroot, chop them up and chuck them into a foil parcel and seal it and chuck it on your egg. That way it doesn't smoke. And then you can have it with a roast dinner. And they are little chili, it's like those, what do they call those little, you can buy the packets of the tiny little beetroots.
Oh, like the chili
fired. Yeah, those. But it's like that, and they're just delicious. But you do it with raw beetroot.
But I think it would work equally as well with the pre-cooked.
Yeah,
the biggest thing.
It just takes a long time with the raw ones. So yeah, we've never tried it, but we could try that because beetroot are cheaper chips. Right, we've got a lovely pink sauce. I'm going to try it. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get that on.
It's good, but it's not too.
It's not your nose.
Yeah, it's not gone mad. Right, I'm going to chuck these in the bin when I come over to my.
Okay, let's another look at the.
Oh, look at those. Okay. Yeah, I've got way too many, but.
Yeah, but we kept them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
so what I'm going to do now, take these out. I'm going to try and get them back in the same bowl. Yeah. He's not done too bad so far. Don't have to clean it out totally. Right, that'll do. We've got our crispy breadcrumbs. Right, now, let your pan warm up again. I'm going to put that butter back in. I'm going to get some oil, which I've left on the other table. We've got all that garlic in there. Oh, if you don't like garlic, just rein it in a little. Put some oil in. So if you mix oil with butter, you're less likely to burn it. Right, we'll let that warm up while I cut up our cabbage. So our little hispy cabbage here. What we're going to do, you can buy these little ones. Just going to quarter it. So leave the core in there because that will hold it together. So quarter it through the core. Okay. So we've now got our 4 bits. Take that back over, and this we're now going to fry in that. Now this is quite indulgent, but this that time of year, you know. So get your hispy cabbage. Get your hispy cabbage in there. Who's on?
Zana from Utopia.
Ah, hello. So in we go. So we've got garlic, we've got butter, we've got that hispy cabbage in there. We're going to put these lovely garlicky, crispy breadcrumbs over the top of it in a minute. We're going to put some anchovies in there. So let's do it now. Again, don't go mad with salt.
Are you putting the whole?
I'm not going to put the whole thing in.
Right.
We did 3.
Okay.
So we're going to do about 3 fillets. That's about 1. I've just broken it in half. Another one there. 3rd one in there. Now these, if you're not an anchovy fan, please try it. Because it's so nice. It's an umami flavour. It's you know, I know people hate anchovies on pizzas. I get it. They're really salty. They're not nice. Sorry, my nose is running. But try it. Please try it. Let me just wash my hands.
Yeah.
Anchovies on them. I've got all sorts of.
Okay, I'm going to go and have another sneak peek at the carrots. Let's have a little look at the carrots that we've got on. What are doing in some butter, some maple syrup.
Let's give them a stir. You see it caramelising. You're getting like almost a caramel forming now. So now it's time we can get those walnuts in there. Oh, these are going to be good. Now if you wanted to do it more quickly, you could part boil them, but we like them with a bit of crunch. Right, so these I have peeled.
Putting them in already?
Yeah, you think? We'll wait a little bit.
I'll wait a bit.
Wait a little bit. I might turn it down a tiny bit. This is at 180, 200, so we'll just turn it down. Don't want it to burn that caramel.
Because your walnuts really only need 5 to 7
Yeah.
minutes.
And we're going to put some brown sugar in as well to make it even more sticky and sweet. And, oh, it's going to be good. Let's have a look at these. I mean, can you see this smoke coming out here? It's a cherry smoke, so it's a little bit sweet. We use it with chocolate brownie in the class when we do it in the classes. A little bit sweet, it's lovely. It adds a nice depth to these beetroot. So let's have a little look at them. You should see them in here. You'll see a bit of smoke. They're bubbling away. Just give them a stir. Smoke sticks to things that are wet and cold. Now these aren't cold, but because they're so wet, that smoke will stick to the sticky balsamic, to that oil. It will go onto those beetroot. We don't want to get them too heavily smoked, so I probably will use these ones. You just want a bit of smoke on them. They're going to be delish. Okay, that will take a few minutes. There are a few minutes. I might start making some of these just so you can see them, because we've got them in this little tray.
So you just want to do a little recap of what you've done on those, because there are some different people that have joined.
So if you missed the first bit, these are basically sliced white bread rolled completely flat. Take the crusts off, roll it flat. Works better with medium sliced bread, but we only had thick. You then paint it with a little bit of oil and then stick it into one of these tins, and that's cooked at 200 degrees on the baking stone for about 12 minutes, and they go golden and crispy. You can hear. Yeah. Now what you can do is and I'll use yesterday's just for this because it works, and while the other stuff's cooking, we can do this. So I've already smoked some beetroot yesterday, so we're going to use a bit of that. So what you want to do is take this and slice it, cube it, so you get nice little bits. Yeah, does it make sense? So I'll do a few of these. Just watch your fingers. Friend Colin chopped the end of his finger off the other day. Or thumb. So you've got all this lovely, and it's got a lovely smoke on it. Now the smoke it just adds a little bit of depth.
Yeah, you didn't want to smoke it though, you
yeah,
don't have to.
No. But don't go too mad with it.
Did you use other flavours other than cherry?
Yeah, it's not on there for long, so I wouldn't go with mesquite or anything that's too really heavy. Oaked, heavy. Whiskey barrel's probably a bit heavy. Pecan? But some of the pecan, maybe. The fruity woods.
Applewood?
Yeah, apple would work. Some of the fruity woods, lighter flavours.
Chestnut?
Yeah, sweet chestnut we love. Yeah, all of those. So once you've got all your beetroot like this, little bits, let's get out of the way. Take your little things out. I'm going to do it on the board. Let's get rid of some of these. I'll do 6 for now. And you can load them up with your beetroot.
We tried to be clever last night, didn't we? And put the sauce in like a...
Oh, in a squirty thing.
A squirty ball.
It doesn't work because you've got horseradish in there that then blocks all the nozzles. So I had this picture of horseradish going all over Colin's kitchen. Luckily we didn't do that. Right, so we've got 6 of those. It doesn't matter if you miss and you're messy like I am. Just because...
They do look lovely.
Yeah. Then...
And they were good.
Yeah. We're going to take some of this sauce. So it's horseradish, it's creme fraiche, a bit of beetroot juice to make it pink. Now you don't want to go too mad. Little dollop on top. I tried piping it, it doesn't work.
Well, I guess we could just use one of the ones that's got a slightly
bigger nozzle. Yeah, we probably use the one with the smallest nozzle, one of those little things.
Morning, Nigel and Nicola.
Hello, where are you guys? Are you still in... Well, they were in Bruges the other day.
I can smell anchovies. I can smell those anchovies.
Oh yeah, the anchovies do smell, yeah.
Doing one of Nigel's favourite dishes, carrots.
Is he a carrot fan?
He
No.
really hates carrots.
Oh, does he? Sorry, Nige. Then we're going to take some chives. I'm just going to chop them so they're like about, what's that, a couple of centimetres long?
Oh, they're in Cherry Hinton.
Oh, get your arm. No, I can't say that. Come over. I didn't know they were back in the UK. I thought they were still travelling. Get yourself some little chives on the top. And I'm doing this all on the chopping board so I can be messy. And then we'll pick them up.
Why have you gone for large chives?
Well, because that's what came out the packet.
Okay, no. It's fine. I meant as in chopped. Why have you chopped them so big?
Chopped them big because they look pretty on the top.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
They look really good. Shall we try one? Oh no,
I'll make one up. Here we go. Yeah. No, we're going to get one made up for you, Mama. And then I better check everything else. Check I'm not burning my... That one's even bigger, look. Oh, I've got some already here. Let's take some of these little ones. Oh, you mean shorter, not...
Yes, just as in...
Here you go. There is a little canapé.
Thank you.
Christmas beetroot, smoked beetroot canapé. All in one. Otherwise it's going down your scarf. Make sure those dentures don't fall out. She hasn't got dentures, by the way.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
But crispy, crunchy. They were, and we do them with smoked salmon and stuff. Let's go
Really
over here.
good. Right.
Otherwise, we will have a mess. They're beginning to soften. They're good. You see, we've got that caramel in there. Oh, they're not far off.
Okay. Well, are you going in when you're out?
So we're going to go in with these walnuts. So these are all the way from Big Green. That one's I haven't done very well. From Big Green Egg in the Netherlands. Turns out they're cookery school, which you have to go and see. Book yourself on a class. I don't know if they do them in English, but even if you have to listen to Dutch all day, there's nothing wrong with Dutch the way I said that. But the setting, the whole setup is just incredible. Anyway, in with your walnuts.
Morning soon.
Good morning. So I'll put them all in, and then we're going to put in about a tablespoon of brown sugar over the top to give them even more sweetness. So we've got a bit of chilli on there. Did I put the chilli on them?
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't put the chilli in. I'll put a bit of chilli in. I always like a little bit of chilli. Chilli flakes in there as well. Just give them a little bit of zing. I did the other day and it worked really nicely. So let's give them a zhuzh. Get those. So
you
what?
will have to keep an eye on them because you put sugar in.
Yeah, now I will. But they're only going to be 5 minutes, something like that. Right. So that's that lot. Let's have a look at our cabbage. Now this has gone up a bit in temp. I don't care. 20 degrees either way. So we're at about 210 to 210. So you can see I'm going to flip them over. You want that lovely caramelisation on the side. We've got our garlic in there caramelising. We've got our anchovies. We're going to put our potato. So these are just softening up now. I'm going to put a little bit more oil on the edge just to stop them burning too much. Got a little bit of that sweet smell, and then I could probably put these on in a minute or two. Just give them a minute or two.
I thought we added them at the end.
No, I'm going to put them on. Yeah, but you want to put them on back on before you take them out, so they heat back up.
Oh, okay.
So they're nice and warm.
Missed that bit.
Right, those is doing well. That's doing well. Let's go and have a look. Right, what else do we have to tell you?
So we did Metopia. Oh, where are you?
I'm over here.
Right, you've gone over there. We did Metopia.
Yeah, Metopia was amazing.
House of Charcoal. We did a
Yeah,
fantastic
so
job.
we're using House of Charcoal to go, British Caradoc charcoal. The whole of Metopia was powered by British charcoal, British logs. It's a great story. James from House of Charcoal, we love. So yeah, we both volunteered. You did 3 days, I did 4 days.
Yeah,
Grace came along and did 2 days and loved it. So yeah, we get to volunteer, which is great fun. We don't, but
Also,
yeah, look at those. How are they looking? Looking lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, met some lovely people there as ever. Some of the chefs got some great ideas for ourselves. So if you do get a chance, go to Metopia. I know it's expensive, but
Had some great food. One
It's
of the highlights
just-
for me was Zay at Passa Passa. I can't remember what she did. Was she doing that? It was amazing.
we had loads of different
We
things.
did have
Oh,
loads
so
of
many
different
dishes.
dishes, yeah.
There were guys. I supported the guys doing steak. I mean, God, some of the beef there. It was. Yeah, you've just rubbed up against the pizza oven and got yourself dirty. You are a muppet. So, yeah, do go next year to Metopia. Get in on the list. Go along.
I don't think they've released dates yet.
No, but we will be there. There's also one in Glasgow for those of you further north. We probably will do that as well next year. He says. Anyway. Yeah. You coming back?
Yeah, I just wondered what that noise was.
Yeah. We've got all sorts going on. Right, I'm going to flip these again. Yeah. You want some of that crunch in there. You don't want them cooked all the way through. Okay. And then we're going to go over with our breadcrumbs. Oh, they're lovely, these breadcrumbs. I feel the crunch on them. They're going to be lovely and garlicky. And now you could change this to a roast, but I'm just going to leave it as is. Another 5 or 10 on those. They're perfect.
So you haven't used all the breadcrumbs, and we didn't
No,
last week.
we didn't. No, so we
But-
put them all to one side.
Yeah, I put them in
Oh,
Ali, there are no comments this week because no one's doing comments.
yeah,
So
because Helena's on the
I'm
camera,
on
we
the
can't
camera,
type.
So,
Yeah. What did we use them on? Oh, we put them on a pasta bake.
yeah, they're
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah. So, that's doing well. Our little beetroots are doing well. Let's look at the ones we've got.
These were the little beetroot crudités that they're really
They're lovely, aren't they?
So-
I like them because they're like you pick them up really well.
So these will be sweetening up because they've got that balsamic on there. They've got the chilli in there, giving them a bit of zing. We've got that cherry smoke, which is dying off now, but that should be enough to give them a lovely smoky flavour. These will be stunning. Now I know all of these don't come together to be a meal. Well, they could do, but
Well, to be
we
fair,
thought we'd do you separate dishes. But we're probably going to fire this up with a bit of steak afterwards. So
Oh,
yeah, maybe. I'm sure Mama would like a steak, wouldn't you?
um,
Yeah.
But we did have the cabbage and the beetroot
Yeah.
with a piece of steak last week.
Yeah.
And then didn't have any
Or you could have a roast dinner with use it as a roast dinner on the side
yeah,
of a roast
I
dinner.
thought it would be also a little bit of inspiration for the dreaded
Yeah.
end of
Christmas.
year.
Yeah. Christmas rubbish. But, right, they're looking good. Let's go and zhuzh our carrots.
Check the walnuts.
Check our walnuts, yeah. Look at those. Oh. Got all that lovely, gooey. I'll take the little one off. Oh, that's definitely soft. But even these bigger ones, I think they're softening up nicely now. Look. Got a good bend in them. You want a bit of crunch on them. You don't have to rush it like we're doing, but all those walnuts. I'll put one to one side. You can try that in a second. Let that cool down a bit. but they've got a lovely glaze, sticky glaze to them.
Morning, Rob.
So let's see what they're like. I don't know if anyone used to go to the beaches in France when they were younger, and they always say chou-chou, which are like peanuts with... Oh, yeah, but then you get the bitterness that you get from a walnut afterwards. They're lovely.
If you didn't want to add the chili, you don't have to add the chili. You could add fresh thyme if you wanted to.
Try it. I mean, I've got a lot of walnuts in there, but we've got a lot of walnuts. So, right, cabbage.
I have nearly written up the carrots recipe, so that we got. Morning, Andrew.
Look at that. Who's that? Which Andrew is that?
Stone.
Oh, morning, Andrew. Lovely. Now with these, I'll get a knife. Or both. I just want to see how they've done. So they are still a bit, you know, there's still some bite to them. What time are we at? I've got a couple of minutes. Just put more crispy crunchiness on them. I might serve those, but we could put them back in afterwards. But we'll take a couple off. Let's get these over here. So these are hispy, crispy, crunchy, hispy.
I'm going to call this recipe crispy hispy cabbage.
Crispy hispy. Yeah, I'll put that one back for a sec. So that is our beautiful cabbage. Now you could caramelise it a little bit more. We're rushing, so. They are good. And let's get some of our carrots. Let's just take some of these smaller ones.
Ooh, get you.
Put them all fancy. You've got to make them look pretty, don't you? So we'll take some of our beautiful carrots. I'm going to take some of these walnuts, put them over the top.
Morning, Steve WG. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, morning, Steve. One of our almost neighbours. There we go. So, this week I'm going to take it over there.
Okay,
Let me just on this one, but let me just tidy up a tiny bit.
move the walnut. Oh no, leave the walnut. Leave the walnut. The walnut. Anyone else like in Histon like walnuts?
So, this week we have done our little smoked beetroot crudités.
Yeah, I haven't written that one up yet because you changed it.
I changed it a lot. We've got some caramelised carrots with candied walnuts. Walnuts courtesy of the guys at Big Green Egg in the Netherlands. And then some hispy cabbage cut into quarters, served with an anchovy, sourdough crumb. It's going to be good. I might chuck those back in for a little bit more, but you get the idea. We'll take some photos, we'll get it all done. What do we have to tell you?
We are back next week.
We've got another cook next weekend, which I don't know what we're going to do yet.
No.
Tell me what we're doing, Big Green Egg.
And then we've only got 4 more before the end of the year.
Yeah, and then 4 before the end of Christmas. Oh, man. The website should all be working. If you get any problems, do tell us, because we have changed a few things. What are you laughing at?
Rob's done me a little joke.
Okay. Oh, Rob's back. Go for it, Rob.
I cannot believe how good they look.
Oh. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, we've missed you. So yeah, we'll have new product coming in hopefully before Christmas. So some lovely Christmas gifts. Can't tell you too much more. There are a couple of new blogs on the website. We're getting asked a lot about the new rotisserie coming out from Big Green Egg. So I've written up a pre-launch comparison between that and the Let's Queue. As soon as they're out, they're due to land in the UK on the 25th of November. So we've got some on order, so we will be doing a full review of it, obviously. Personally, I still think the Let's Queue's the better one, but that's up to me, up to you, up to me, whatever. There is a blog on there about travelling with your big green egg,
Yep.
because we took our big green egg to all 9 countries. Cooked in it, I think,
Hi,
in all of
Mark.
them.
Hi, Bryony.
Yeah, so, hi Bryony. Is she away? She's away, isn't she? Anyway.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to cut it short. That's it. We love being back. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If there's other things you'd like to see, give us some ideas. And yeah, we look forward to talking to you in the near future.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll get the recipes up.
the recipes
shortly.
will go up shortly. I'm just going to caramelise that a little bit better.
Okay.
But other than that, we're good to go.
Excellent.
Perfect. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.